Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. This video will talk through the process of proposing your distinction project through the Honors College at Missouri State University. Any honors student at MSU may choose to propose and complete a project to earn distinction in their major, but students in the Accelerated Honors Program must complete this process as a requirement to graduate from the Honors College. Distinction in the major is a nationally recognized achievement pursued only by a fraction of university students each year. At Missouri State, you can earn distinction by proposing and completing a rigorous intellectual project within your major. Students can choose to study any area or topic in their major, and many choose to study areas of specialization they hope to have a career in. For example, biomedical sciences and cell and molecular biology students may study the specific area of medicine in which they intend to work, from burn trauma to dental studies to endocrinology. Where the major is general, distinction allows you to begin the process of specialization in your field. Distinction will be announced at commencement and will appear on your diploma and transcripts. If you are an Accelerated Honors student, or you're a general honors student interested in pursuing distinction, you'll need to complete a Distinction in the Major proposal form available on the Honors College website. This is a planning document that helps guide your thinking as you plan your courses and allows Honors College advisors to see what you might be interested in studying. Typically, you'll make this plan in tandem with your project supervisor if you have already selected a faculty member to serve in that role. You'll need to bring your proposal to your major advisor and your department head for approval before bringing it to the Honors College. They will need to sign off on your initial plans as well as any changes you make to them. If you're a traditional student, you'll need to finish this form before the end of your second year. If you're a transfer student, you'll need to do this before the end of your first year of study at MSU. When you go to propose your distinction project, you'll fill out a form that looks like the one on your screen. As your plans change, please be sure to submit updated versions of this document to reflect those changes. This will allow the Honors College to keep track of your progress and plans, as well as to update your degree audit accordingly. Anytime you complete an updated version of this form, please also be sure to get the necessary signatures. Let's go ahead and talk through this form in more detail. In the first section, you're asked to talk about your research interests in your major. What about your major interests you most? What are you most excited to learn about? What do you want to know more about? What would be your dream position in this field? Writing about this can help guide your thinking and encourage you to research and explore your options. It can also help you pick appropriate courses to attach honors components to. You may not know your interests right away. That's okay. Use class assignments, readings, and discussions as opportunities to explore different ideas and specializations within your major. As you take courses and connect with the material and your instructors, it will become easier to determine what you're passionate about studying. Next, you'll want to select courses that you plan to complete for honors credit. Once you know what you want to study, choosing classes from the undergraduate catalog or your degree audit should be much easier. You'll want to look at courses required for your major, as well as electives you might be interested in. You also want to make sure these courses fit your distinction project ideas. For example, students looking to research HIV for their distinction project might propose turning their genetics course and the special topics HIV elective course into honors courses. To turn a major course into an honors course, you will need to add UHC 396 Honors Independent Study or UHC 398 Honors Undergraduate Research to that course. Independent Study asks you to choose a topic from the course, possibly one that instructors and the rest of your classmates do not spend much time on, or one that isn't otherwise covered, and learn more about it through library research. You'll likely read an extra book or find academic articles about this topic and create a traditional academic research paper. There may also be a presentation component, depending on your instructor's preferences. Undergraduate research, by contrast, asks you to perform your major practically, like in a lab or studio setting. It's important to remember that the courses you attach honors components to satisfy both your major and honors requirements, meaning you don't have to take any extra courses. You're simply adding to courses you already needed to take to graduate. Let's look at a more concrete example. A history major might wish to complete a project about colonialism. She might add honors independent study to 2 of her required history courses, Latin American Civilization and Colonial America. Adding these components makes these courses honors, bumps them each up to 4 credit hours, and still satisfies her major requirements. Honors independent study and honors undergraduate research are both opportunities for you to essentially design your own class and study what interests you in your major courses. You'll receive additional credit hours for your work, but you don't have to enroll in any additional courses. In your distinction in the major proposal form, you only need to list the course and the honors component you plan to add to it. Before the semester you plan to take that course, you'll work with your instructor to design the independent study or undergraduate research components, including what you'll read and what projects you'll complete. You'll need to fill out a separate form for those components, which can be found on our website under Worksheets and Forms. You won't use Trial Schedule Builder or Add Drop Worksheet to add these courses to your schedule. Instead, when you bring us your signed form for the Honors Independent Study or Honors Undergraduate Research components, we will build the class for you and enroll you automatically. In the next section, you'll need to provide a rationale for the courses to which you've chosen to add honors credit. That history student from our earlier example may say she wants to study colonialism, particularly regarding the treatment of native Latin American people and civilizations when the Spanish arrived in the Americas. She should then discuss how the things she will study in those 2 courses contribute to and build upon what she wants to study in her distinction project. You also want to talk about how the 2 courses you take for honors credit will complement one another. For example, the same history student might say that a deeper dive into colonialism would help her better understand the colonization of Latin American nations despite the civilizations already living there. She could then connect this to the topic of her distinction project, showing how all these courses work together. The next section of the form asks you to outline ideas you have about your distinction project. What are you looking to learn or discover? What ideas or questions would you like to explore? Through what lens would you like to study your topic? If you're pursuing a major and a minor that work well together, you may wish to study some topic within your major from the perspective of your minor, or vice versa. For example, an elementary education student with a psychology minor may wish to study a principle of teaching from a psychological perspective. Bringing together multiple disciplines to study a topic or explore an idea can often lead to more original projects and unique discoveries. Your ideas and interests may change with time, and you may find you don't yet have many coherent thoughts about your final project. Consider this section a place to brainstorm and plan to bring those ideas to your faculty supervisor. Your supervisor will be able to help these ideas take shape and suggest modifications. Remember, this proposal is only a planning document. You'll settle on an idea more formally closer to the time you begin working on your project. To complete the requirements for distinction, your proposed courses, including UHC 499, must total 12 credit hours. The UHC 499 project course is typically worth 4 credit hours. Each honors independent study or undergraduate research component is usually worth 1 credit hour, though some may be worth 2 or 3. When one of these components is added to a 3-hour major course, each course will then be worth 4 credit hours. This should bring you up to the necessary 12. Some students, particularly in the sciences, may need to add an undergraduate research credit to a 1 or 2-hour lab course rather than a 3-hour lecture. In this case, that student will need to work with their instructor to design an honors component worth more than 1 credit hour to ensure they reach the correct number of credits for distinction. Your faculty supervisor, instructors, and honors college advisors can help if you find yourself in this situation. Once you've completed your proposal form, you'll need to first get it signed by your major advisor. Then, you'll need to get it signed by the department head for your major department. Please complete all signatures in this order. Distinction is meant to be a collaborative process with your faculty advisors and mentors as you become acquainted with relevant academic discourse in your field and join their community of intellectuals. Because of this, each of your advisors may suggest revisions to your proposal based on their knowledge of the field. This in turn can help you create a project on the cutting edge of research or practice in your field and contribute to a larger academic conversation in a meaningful way. Once you've completed your revisions and gotten your form signed in order, please bring it to the Honors College for final approval and signatures. The Honors College will input the information you provide in your form to your degree audit, so when you look online, you'll always have a record of what you wish to take. These will show up as requirements under the Honors section in your degree audit. When you register for those classes, your degree audit will reflect that. Keeping your degree audit as up-to-date as possible can help you visualize your path to graduation and make it easier to plan future semesters. We recommend you save a copy of your proposal form. Anytime you decide to make a change, please submit an updated and signed form to the Honors College so we have a paper trail and can make sure to update your degree audit accordingly. If you choose to take a different course that's not reflected on your degree audit, you could run into issues when it's time to graduate. That requirement will appear incomplete, even though you did take a different major course for honors credit. Be sure to always notify us in writing of these changes so you can apply to graduate without obstacles. For more information about completing your distinction in the major proposal form, see the Accelerated Honors Program Guide on our website, or check out the Accelerated Honors Program Overview video on our channel, linked in the description below. You can also find more information from our website and the honors community on Blackboard. To see your honors requirements for graduation, you can check out your degree audit at any time through your My Missouri State portal. Finally, be sure to reach out to your honors college and major advisors for more guidance. Your advisors can offer guidance specifically related to your unique project, interests, and goals.